Hello, Jeff and Derek here with A Taste for Whiskey, and again we're coming at you with another great review for Indiana Liquor Group with another 2 store picks that just happened to come in, and we just happened to have to review them.
Right, but it's never a bad thing to get some new store picks in. One was expected and one wasn't. So, we got a surprise, a Knob Creek in this month.
And I'll tell you, we did the tastings last week, and the reviews on the Yellowstones is not surprising. I mean, everybody really loved them, and it's kind of split between the Fig and Honey and the Chocolate Persuasion. So I mean,
both very good.
Both very good, and so let's just kind of continue that trend.
Yeah. So we got a Knob Creek and a Ezra Brooks. And these are both coming in at 120 proof, so they're going to match up nice next to each other. Where should we start? I'm ready.
Well, I think let's go with the Knob Creek. I think that's going to be a good one because we've kind of we've had one taste of these, and I feel like the Knob Creek is a great way to kind of ease into the Ezra Brooks as we talk about that. But couple things with the Knob Creek and the Ezra Brooks is they're at 120, which is cask strength, but technically with both Knob Creek and Ezra Brooks, they actually proof them down to 120. So you're not really getting the full, barrel proof as it's coming out of the barrel, as Knob Creek and both Knob Creek and Ezra Brooks kind of like to proof those down to the 120.
And they write cask strength on it and proof it down.
That's exactly right. So they could be 125, it could be 130, as we've had some 130 Knob Creeks that got proofed down to 120 in the past.
To me, it shouldn't say cask strength on it, though, right? Shouldn't
I know.
Be right out of
it should be right out of the barrel.
That's what I think. Everything should be right out of the barrel.
Exactly. So with this Knob Creek, Derek, I think the interesting thing about this is, when we go into the nose on this, it's different than
it does. It's changed again.
This is the third time, when we busted this open at the tasting, we had one we were getting. I tried to stay away. We tried to stay away from it until the review, but we were getting some comments of the nose, which is not matching up now. So it's changed.
But one thing that has stayed consistent is it's not peanuts. I don't get a lot of the normal Knob Creek flavors that you get. So this is an outlier. This is different. So that has stayed consistent.
That's what I like about this. And that's what I love about the single barrels is that, a lot of times we want to find something different. You can go off the shelf if you want that standard peanut vanilla thing. But what we get on this is, first of all, I don't get any fruits either.
No.
Which I have gotten fruits on a lot of Knob Creeks in the past. But one of the things that I pick up on this is, well, it's different now. I'm getting a lot more sweet notes. I'm getting some brown sugar, and I'm getting some oak.
Definite oak and vanilla.
A
lot of vanilla on the nose.
All right, Derek, let's see where the flavor goes on this. Cheers. So we had to get our palates warm.
Yeah. So that's better than it was when we tried it.
Absolutely.
The first time.
So really,
it's growing on me.
It really is. And the thing that I like about this is, so it's not overly sweet. There's not a lot of peanuts in there. There's not a lot of that classic caramel and butterscotch. But instead, it's kind of leaning more towards the vanilla. You're getting more oak on this, and you're getting some of that char that's kind of picking through. Mm-hmm. And it's not a lot of spice on the back end, which is nice.
It does. That char, there's a char that just kind of dries the middle of my tongue out. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's more dry than some Knob Creeks that I'm used to having. So really, what this is just a really kind of a special bottle in that, Knob Creek is just more often than not, I get either peanuts or I get some fruits. This is leaning more towards the wood, the notes of the wood and the notes and those vanilla notes that come out of that, which is really, really interesting, and I really like that, folks.
Yeah, very different. Very good.
So let's move into the Ezra Brooks, Derek, and kind of go to that, because I kind of feel like this is going to be the sweet one here. Time to finish my pour.
I know, I poured them a little heavy. I'm getting better at it.
So with the Ezra Brooks, this is called maple soaked. What is that? Maple. We got maple soaked cherry, And one of the things that I can tell you about this particular product is that it is a little over 4 years, and it is cask strength. So the last Ezra Brooks that we had out was going to be more of the Distiller Select, so they proofed that down to 1.7. So this is our first single barrel that's coming at you at 120 out of Lux Row. And again, the mash bill for this is going to be 78% corn, 12% rye, and 10% malted barley. So similar to everything you see on this table. So probably, in my opinion, some of the best pairings for tastings for this month is what this kind of tells me right now.
Unless you like contrast.
Yeah, if you like, because this is really, the mash bills are just so close.
And I wouldn't know that by tasting these. The mash bills are very close. They are.
Woo! I need another pour. Oh, well, that's a first, folks.
That's the first time you guys have seen it.
I got overly excited on that. So I'm going to pour myself another one. Oh, wow. That's funny. So anyway, I'll go ahead and let you pick that up, Derek.
Glad I'm not driving home. It smell good, wouldn't it?
It's got a good nose.
Well, I love the name on this, Maple Cherry. And I hope it goes all Maple Cherry because that just sounds fantastic.
Oh, absolutely.
I say we just get to it.
Yeah.
I think everybody's
watching this. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go right to it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You wanted a deeper pour. That's what it is. Look at that thing. You're about past the bubble.
Wait. Let's get to the nose on this real quick.
Yeah.
All right. So the thing I like about this, it's way sweeter. So one of the things I pick out on this is the sweet notes, but I get a little bit of maple on this. So I do kind of pick up some of that, instead of brown sugar, and I don't really get vanilla, but I do get a little more of that maple sweetness.
I almost think I pick up some hints of wood in this one as well.
I do. There is a little bit of oak that's coming through. And you know what I get that's classic with Ezra Brooks is some of that, little bit of that oatmeal, like that sweet oatmeal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And sometimes they get cinnamon. I don't pick up cinnamon.
I don't pick up cinnamon on this. All right, let's go. I'm ready to go. Cheers.
Cheers. So that's just coating candy cherry.
Oh yeah. That's you can compared to the Knob Creek, that is so sweet. Wow. I like this better than the 107 Ezra Brooks. This is a lot more rich. It's got I don't get as much grain on this, but I get more of the sweet notes. I get the vanilla, the maple. It's almost it could be kind of syrupy.
We talked about this before. It's almost like it's not menthol like a cough drop, but it's like a cherry cough drop when you first try it, and it's really just sweet cherry before like all the menthol kicks in on it. It's just that's kind of what it's like, that cherry coating. I'm coated.
I can't get past that. That's a serious foul. I'll tell you, I'm just excited. These are really good. Very contrasting. This is going to be more dry. This is going to be more oak and more vanilla. And this is just real sweet. That's kind of where that maple comes in and kind of ends with that nice cherry roundness there at the end.
And this drinks like it's 100 proof, not 120.
Yeah, that we didn't mention that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well said, Derek. Well, folks, we'll look forward to seeing at the tastings this Thursday and this Saturday, and hopefully there'll be no more spills. Cheers.